Join me, Brent Leo Smith from Painted Dog TV, and my expert team of guides and cameramen as we explore the wonderful wilderness of Africa. Painted Dog TV's expert guides and cameramen strive to bring the wildness and magic of Africa into your living room. Come join me for safari on Pridelands. This week, the summertime produces some fascinating insects. Also, the wonderful world of wildlife has some strange looking antelope. And there's a very sad lioness looking for love.
I can't believe we're starting with this one of the most rarest animal in the Prideland. We used to have way more, but now because of, well, thank you to the lions, only 2 left here that we see regularly. And then like Brent was like giving me a quiz the other day saying like, what do you think is the most, rarest antelope? And then his answer was Sharp's Cranesbok, which is like really small, tiny antelope. It looks like a steenbok, but it's a bit more bulky and it has a very coarse fur. I don't know if that's the right way of describing the look. But yeah, you don't see it often, but if you go north of Olifants River, you see actually very regularly. But it's quite rare to see it here. We haven't no pictures or anything from here, so it's not really confirmed. But Brent thinks he has seen one, Anton thinks he has seen one. And I also thought I saw one once, but I wasn't too sure, so I never said anything about it. So that's, in our mind, is the rarest antelope, but I think these wildebeest are getting closer to being rare. But it's so nice to have a couple. It's such a cute couple. They were actually on that side there, so they were like walking, chilling with the impalas. And I wanted to start the show with the wildebeest, and I know if I stopped there, they would just run off into the bush. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll wait here and then make them come to us in the field. And then actually it worked out perfect. I was gonna go back if they stay there, but it turned out perfect. The couple came throughout the bush and just snorted at us. How rude, I was here first, but they still snorted at us like we just came out of nowhere. And then he snorted twice and he found his nice resting spot in the field there. I don't know if you can see much, but it's like a sandy patch, so where he's sitting, it's like a very nice sandy soil, as the wildebeest prefers. Maybe sometimes he'll wiggle in the soil to get some sand bath.
As I said, some funny looking creatures live in the bush, but now it's time to go to those summertime insects.
I always see them mating. Beautiful. And you can see the ones looking much bigger are males, and the ones looking a little bit smaller are females. And you can see there's this one male that's on top of this female, and then this second one over here. Show it to you, Marcel. You see that, Marcel? Yeah, 3 or 4. So this one is a female, this one is a male, and then there's a male on top of that female. And then this male is trying to mount that one. So there will be a lot next summer. What's that? Oh, impalas again. Or the next coming summer. So these ones will be laying their eggs, especially on these. Just wanted to listen to the updates. So they use vegetation to hide their eggs, and then when the conditions are favorable for them, especially in summer or rainy days, they will be hatching. And these ones, they have incomplete metamorphosis. So that simply means they only have, so just on this vegetation, like small little twigs like this, or small little branches like that. So what they do, they behind their eggs, maybe here, where they will blend in perfectly so, or they use these thicker grasses, just like this one we're looking at right now, where they are. They will be laying them around here or a little bit down, so where they won't be easily detected by their prey species. And what happens is the youngsters, they look almost exactly the same, just the size will be different. So they don't have a complete metamorphosis. So it's egg, nymph, and then there's adults. And what's so interesting about that is that the nymphs, they look the same, and they go for the same food. So there's much competition compared to these other insects or creatures that have full or complete life cycle.
Aren't those beetles absolutely fascinating? Now it's time to go look at those funny antelope again. We've got 2 antelope species, and can you believe they're both antelopes even though they look so different? The one on the right is a wildebeest, and he's one of the funniest looking animals in the bush. Isn't he funny looking? In some of the traditional history of wildebeest, it is said that they were very lazy when the creator was handing out all the different body parts to the animals, and because the wildebeest was lazy and he arrived last, he got all the funny leftover bits, and that's why they're funny looking. Oh, I can hear some elephants trumpeting not too far away. So after we've finished having a look at these wonderful antelopes, we're going to see if we can find some elephants. It's a very windy day out in the bush, which sometimes means some of the animals are a little bit scared. And we've got a nice big herd of Impala. Yep, I can hear you perfectly. It's hard to believe that an impala and a wildebeest are distant cousins. Now, let's go to a lioness who's looking for love.
This lioness is just beauty. This is just beauty. Good yourself, man. Good. Oh, when she roared, when she roared that time earlier. No, I don't know her mom, because she said she was killed in that chaos. Whoa, look at that. So the audio that I heard this morning, I think she's following up on that. And I'm sure her mom was a beauty, because you can see this is such a beautiful cat. Is moving again. Ah, she's. Listen to this. Hello, Beauty. Was it about all the wild dogs? Oh, what's happening is we are patiently looking and hoping for these wild dogs to. Yes. Kai is listening. And the breakaway Pride was not far away from this area. To my understanding, it was the females calling in the morning. So I think she's following up on those 10 lines. So if they do hear her, they will respond to her. And at first, she thought maybe they were closer because she was making a contact call. So a contact call doesn't go as far as the main row. So the main row will travel about 5 kilometers. And then I think they can hear her, but maybe they're just lazy to respond back. So I think so. I think so because what I found out, the research I once did was that when a male or a new male wants to take a territory, take over a territory. So what happens is when the main lion that runs the territory roars, and the other one roars also, it roars back. They can tell each other by just listening to the calls. How big is the lion? How old is the lion? I believe that they can identify each other by just the calls. Whoa.
From one of the most feared predators of the land to a predator of the sky.
On the tree on the top there. Some nice, exciting bird. Maybe a bit more exciting than the blacksmith lapwing. What's that? Oh, it's them. That's the sound that's coming from there. Do you guys have any guess who this is? They're actually calling. Oh, I thought there's different raptor calling. Well, we heard the tree squirrels going, alarming. And then, boom, these guys. Yes! You're officially a birder. It is. Just gonna go forward. I wanna see who's shouting.
Hopefully, our lonely lioness finds love. Join us next week for more adventures on the fantastic Pridelands.